Welcome to the Eclectic Spiritualist channel. We are doing our full moon ritual, right? So let me explain to you what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about, welcome to the channel. I'm Ranita, the Eclectic Spiritualist, and this video is going to be about the full moon in Aquarius that will touch down with us on the 15th. Check your local listing in your area to find out what time it will illuminate at its full glory on the 15th of August 2019. Now, I do like to explain that we do have a window. So when we're getting ready to do our intentions, setting our intentions and doing our bath, you do have a 3+ door window to set your intentions and do much more with the particular full moon. So it doesn't have to be done that exact day, okay? However, it can be, you have a 3-day window. So you got that 15th through about the 17th and 18th to still set your intentions with the full moon before it start going into the waning moon. Okay, so let's dive right in. As you can see, I've been clearing my area so you can kind of see what we do. So let's get it in. Now, this full moon, we've gone through a lot, right? This month of that just passed us, which was July, it was very hectic. We had eclipse season in July, and now we're moving into this full moon of Aquarius, and it has much a more like gentler energy that's coming in with it. So we have more of a gentler energy with Aquarius. Okay. Also, too, we have the full moon. Now, as you know, it always increases an amount of emotions and overwhelming feelings. Lots of times the full moon comes in like that. So we have that expression. However, this moon will feel a lot lighter. So the full moon gives us choices. The full moon, when the full moon comes in and gives us choices, it offers us choices, opportunities, and to remove dead weight. Okay, to release dead weight. Now, there are some areas that you want to check in on, that you want to do a release on with this full moon in Aquarius. So what are these areas that we're going to do a release in? So there's some areas here you may want to look at. You may want to look at releasing old friendships. We've been talking about that this week, right? About value. So releasing old friendships. Also ideas, releasing old ideas and goals that no longer are in line with who we are and what we stand for right now, and making essentials. Now this, when we're doing this release, will allow us to make essential space for new friends, new dreams, to fill the space that now you have released. Okay, so you got to make, good in, good out. Or, when we're cleaning our closets, lots of times that's making room for new things, right? Lots of times you've heard people say, and if you haven't heard it say, is that if you clean out your closet and give away donations, we do that during the full moon, then what does that do? That allow us to make room for spaces that's clear, and allow us to make new room. Also, too, some people around the full moon, at least I do, you let me know in the comments down below, I tend to get on a cleaning frenzy. Yes, I end up cleaning down the house, I clean real strong during the full moon. I can clean for hours, so I do a lot of detailing. Some people feel that surge of energy as well when they clean, when they come into the full moon energy. All right, so we want to look at also finding balance, between the desire for leadership and authority with the need to be in a part of a group or of a community. So we're going to be looking at doing what? Finding balance. Okay. Also, too, with this full moon, where we have to, this full moon would dare us to assert ourselves without threatening or needing for security and peace, okay, with ourselves. You want to make sure that you're not angry, because sometimes in the full moon the energy switch up and can have you feeling angry. So you may feel sometimes a little bit of irritability or snappy. All right. But with this full moon in Aquarius, and we have Mars that is pulling at the heartstring of the full moon, you may feel a little weary or tempting to be in conflict. So you want to make sure that you are paying attention, okay, to how you're communicating. As well, during this time, we have a connection with the sun as right next to the orientation of Venus. So it's going to make sure to do what? It's going to make sure that we're doing what? Balance. Balance is the key. Okay, balance is the key, the most utmost key. All right. So we're here now in Aquarius. Now, you know, I always like to keep up with my notes. Why? So I can stay on task. All right. So what we want to do is you want to be observant of our moods, making sure that we're at balance, because we got the sun balancing out with the moon and with Venus, and we've got Mars. So we got a lot of things going on, and we're still in this sun environment because why? We're still in Leo season. So the sun, that is the planet, the zodiac sign for Leo is sun. Okay, so we're going to do a release. Now, when I was talking about a little bit before, we're talking about releasing some things. So some things you want to look at is old ideas. You know, when we're getting ready to do our release here, I'm getting ready to show you how do we release. So we're going to be looking at some areas of maybe releasing some old friendships, releasing old ideas that don't align with our now, releasing old goals that don't align with our now. Okay, so again, this will be making new space for new friends, new dreams, and fulfilling some desires and some ideas that we currently have in our now season. All right, so how do we release, Ranita? How do we release? Well, as you know, if you're part of this channel, I always use what? Joss paper. Joss paper. All right. Why do I use Joss paper? I happen to like to use Joss paper because it burns quicker. It is a quite essential paper that's been around for hundreds and hundreds of ages of years. That's been in the Asian background that helps to release or to write. So this is Joss paper, is along the line of rice paper. So what we do is we write our release. So I always write our intentions down here. We're going to write our intentions. So we're going to number them. What we are, not our intentions, I'm sorry, our release. Okay. So it's kind of intentions, if you want to say, because it is setting intentions to release something. So what we do is that we write these things down and then we're going to release. So I wrote down old friendships, old ideas, old goals. What you're going to do is make sure that you take time to look at what are the things that you need to release, journal it, narrow it down, and write it down on paper. Now, here's an option. If you don't have access to Joss paper, which is only 99 cents in your local Asian market store, you can use resume paper. That's my recommendation. Some people are going to comment down below what they use, which is great. Whatever floats your boat, to get the job done. All right. So what we do in release, what do we do, Ranita? What we do is that we're going to roll it away because we're not bringing it to us. We're rolling away. Releasing, rolling away from us. All right. So what you can do is burn this with the full moon. You can burn it one time. You can burn it 3 nights if you choose. Rewriting again. Or I've already wrote it 3 times and keep releasing for 3 days. Whatever you so desire. It is your practice. You can do it whatever way you choose. I personally would be doing it for 1 time only. Okay, that's my choice. Now, what do? We release. So what we're going to do is burn it. I have my handy candle. All right. So what I do is I dip it. You can use a match or whatever you like. Okay. And you're going to see how fast this burns. Okay. You see that? Always do what? Fire safety first. So what you're going to do is release. Okay. You see how quickly that's burning? I take it. Let me be clear. We're working with the release of the full moon. So what do? We work with the night. Okay, full moon. We're not doing this during the day. You do a full moon release with the full moon. The full moon is female energy. All right. It's nighttime energy. You're going to do the release when? At night. You can take this outdoors and you can release the ashes. You see it's now burnt. You can release the ashes into the what? You can release the ashes into the atmosphere. You can blow it whatever way you like. You can put it in the river. Again, whatever way you so desire. Keep in mind, this is your practice. Okay? So that's what I'll be doing, is blowing it. Okay? That's where I'm doing it. But you can do it my way or do it the way that you are led to do so. Okay? So now, what we're going to also be doing is clearing your space. So with the full moon, you want to make sure you clear your what? Your space. So what items can you use to clear your space? Now, as you've been seeing me burn it, okay, I do metaphysical items. So one of the things you can use to cleanse your area is white sage. You can use it loose. You can use the loose. Sometimes I use loose when I'm doing something like this. You could do the loose, okay? Also, too, with clearing your area, you can use white sage. I have a white sage cinnamon stick here that I use, okay? This is what I'm choosing to use for the full moon in Aquarius, white sage mixed with cinnamon. However, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can use whatever you use, white sage, blue sage, whatever you have. Okay, use that. So this is one of the areas of things that I make. But I'm using white sage and cinnamon. You use whatever you have access to. Now, these are suggestions. You don't have to use each one of these. This is whatever you have available. Also, too, you can use Palo Santo sticks. Okay? You can use Palo Santo sticks. You can use that to clear your area. All right? Also, now, I also have incense sticks. I'll be using honey rose in my bath. You can use, when we get ready to get to the bath, which I'm getting ready to explain, you can use whatever incense you have available. Sometimes honey rose is kind of difficult to get a hold of immediately. So you can use a rose incense. You can use Nam Champa, NAGCHAMPA, or you can use also our trusty handy dandy frankincense and myrrh during your bath time. All right, so we're burning an incense when we get ready to bathe. Now, this is a goddess of the sun type of bath that I've put together, that we're going to be taking our baths with. Now, we can do 3 days of consistent baths. Please check the description box down below. You will see how to prepare a spiritual bath when you don't have a tub, and how do you cleanse before you do a spiritual bath. Because when you do spiritual bath, what do? Spiritual bath is to cleanse your body, not for you to wash down. So you have to take a shower or cleanse with soap, your normal cleansing, before you get into your spiritual bath. Okay, so let's get it in. Now, what this is called, the goddess of the sun, okay, bath that I've put together. Ois, E-O-S, or Os, E-O-S. That's the goddess of the dawn. I named this particular bath off of this because it gives confidence, all right? So this particular bath that I've put together is called Goddess of the Sun for confidence. All right, so I'm going to give you some items that, and I always do, that you can purchase right in your local area to do this bath yourself. So I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to need, right, for this bath. You're going to need 2 cups of Epsom salt, 1 cup of pink Himalaya salt or sea salt. You're going to need 5 drops of bergamot, and that's BERGAMOT essential oil. If you don't have access to that particular essential oil, it's okay if you don't. But the next oil you're going to need, which is 5 drops of grapefruit essential oil. You got to have that part of this bath. You can normally get these oils right from Target, Walmart. You can get it at drawing a blank on the one. Sprouts. You can get it at Sprouts or Whole Foods, or you can order it right off of Amazon. It's very quick to come right to you. The price point is right about $5, so it's not an expensive essential oil. All right. One other thing you're going to need is 1 cup of rosemary. Now you can pull rosemary right fresh from getting it from your garden, or getting it right from Walmart or a grocery store. You can get it right out of a tea bag. Just tear the bag open. All right. So you need a 1/2 cup of rosemary. You're going to put that in your bath. Now, Also, too, we are going to burn 2 candles, all right? 2 candles. Which candles are we burning? We're going to burn a blue candle, a short blue candle. You can get this anywhere. I do sell small candles such as this. You can use any blue candle you want. You can even get a blue candle that's the size of a birthday candle. Whatever you have access to, okay? Now, the blue is representing what? Aquarius. The Aquarius, all right? Because we're in the moon of Aquarius. So you're going to use the blue for Aquarius. Why, Rhinita, the ecliptic spiritualists? Why are we using the blue aspect of Aquarius? Well, it's going to bring in better communication with this full moon. All right? We're going to burn it during the time you're taking your bath. You can burn it during the time you're taking your bath. And then once you're done with your bath for the next 3 days, let it burn off on its own in a safe measure. All right? Next, we're going to use a yellow candle. Again, you can use whatever yellow candle you have access to. Why are we choosing yellow, Rhinita? Well, we're choosing yellow for Leo, and because we're still currently in that zodiac sign, and we're using yellow for this strong primary color of Leo for confidence. So we're focusing on communication and confidence. All right? So that's that. Now, let me give you a couple of crystals that we're going to be using. All right? We're going to be using the crystal carnelian, which is this. Oops. I'm sorry. Which is this here. You see that? That's carnelian. Let me spell that for you. Close caption this so you can see everything I'm saying and take notes. That is Carnelian. 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 Now, this particular crystal here, all right, is to boost your attitude and to boost confidence. To boost your attitude and boost confidence. You can take this crystal and lay it on the side of your bathtub. You're going to lay it on the side of your bathtub because we're setting intentions with our bath. All right. So that's one crystal. If you can't get access with it, it's not accessible to you immediately. It's okay. Get it next time. You can keep it all the time, or you can use a trusty clear quartz. All right. And set the intentions in that. But the best thing is to get what the crystal set itself, because we're working on what? Our chakras. All right. So the next one is going to be orange calcite. Calcite. That's this here. Okay. Orange calcite. Calcite. Okay. That's orange and that's calcite. 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 Orange calcite. Why are we using that? To align on the side of our tub. It's to enhance creativity. To enhance creativity. We're working with our chakras. All right. The next, this is the big guy here. Kind of big. But this is called, and it's got 2 different little colors here. You see that? That is the sunstone. The sunstone. 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 Why are we using the sunstone, Rhinita? To align on our bath. Brings opportunities for leadership and promotion. Brings opportunities for leadership and promotion. All right. We are working with some chakras in this area. Very, very, very important with this bath. We are setting intentions for what? The next 6 months. We're planting seeds. Now, the words that we'll be saying while we're taking our bath. Now, you're going to be brushing this water up to you to cleanse. You're going to brush the water up to you to cleanse. But put it over your head. Put it all over your body. Just cleanse. You cleanse and make this water as hot as possible. As hot as you can stand it and sink yourself into it. And you're going to brush the water. You can put a nice calming music on while you're taking your bath. As you hear, you know, I always got some beautiful music so that will get you settled in and get you focused in what you're getting ready to do with this spiritual bath. Now, you're going to recite 3 times each time you take your bath. 3 consecutive days at night. At night, we're doing full moon. Only how you bypass not taking this as night is those that are Those that are on the night shift that's working 12 to 7 or 11 to 7, you're going to be in reverse, unfortunately, but it's just a bypass for you because you're on a different time sector because of your work schedule. All right. So the intentions that we're going to be saying and reciting to bring into this energy is this. Okay. I know my life, and you're going to recite this 3 times each time you take your bath. And here we go. I know my life is a miracle. I respect it like a precious gem. I know my life is a miracle. I respect it like a precious gem. 3rd time. I know my life is a miracle. I respect it like a precious gem. So it is, and so shall it be. All right. So that is 3 times we'll be setting that intention and saying that. Closed caption is, you'll be able to see what I am saying to you so that you can recite that over and over again 3 times per time with the bath. All right. So I hope that you will participate into this full moon in Aquarius. Please share, like, share, and subscribe to the videos. Make sure that you are sharing this information with friends, family, so these things will change their life as well. Okay, so that we're all growing and growing with this full, beautiful moon of Aquarius. It's gentle, it's soft, it's something that we actually need from all of this blast of energy that's been coming through to us from July. You know, we need some smoothing in. You know, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Self-care is important to do this with this full moon. You know, making sure that you're taking time on a daily basis to treat yourself with a beautiful bath, with setting meditation time and elevating yourself as you are much needed because you are a hardworking person in your life, taking care of others and building other people up. So if you are helping others, how are you helping yourself? Are you rejuvenating yourself? Are you taking time alone and building yourself and listening to the intuition and the inside direction that you need to guide and direct yourself in your life? This is very important times, family. It's very important times. The portals are open. Take time for yourself. Believe and trust in yourself and dig deep. Don't forget to click that wiggly bell, new subscribers and new people that get to see this video so that you can get the videos on a daily basis that we come to you with intuitive readings, daily tarot cards that will change your life, that synchronize your life. Okay. Also, too, don't forget that we offer intuitive readings, set appointments with me so that you can get that, and diagnostic readings that will change your life, and as well as spell work, as well as teachings that will I come to you as much as I can. You see that I brought some crystals in to work with. I am pretty knowledgeable on crystal work, so I will be able to share more information on per crystal, what we'll be doing as the season come, because I'm following the seasons, all right? And we're getting ready to switch, so I'll have more information as I'm guided by the source, the creator, that is the head and part of my life that is within me, all right, and part of this universe. So I love you very much. Continue to trust and believe in yourself. Namaste.